Broadway is getting ready this morning for its most important night, the Tony Awards Sunday, right here on CBS. One of the hottest shows right now reveals one woman's poignant life. Jamie Wax met the inspiration behind Fun Home. Jamie, good morning.
Good morning, Nora. The fun in the title is short for funeral, of all things. It's based on a graphic memoir written by the daughter of a Pennsylvania undertaker. Not what might come to mind when you think Broadway musical, but it is selling out virtually every night.
All of this started with you telling some stories and drawing some pictures right here in your studio.
In my basement, yeah.
From her house in Vermont, Alison Bechdel created her graphic memoir, Fun Home.
How does that feel when you reflect on how big it's grown?
It's amazing. It's kind of mind-blowing.
Mind-blowing because it was hard for her to believe that the story of her dysfunctional family, centered on her father's apparent suicide, would have mass appeal.
I couldn't imagine a more peculiar family constellation. I mean, a lesbian daughter of a closeted gay man, you know, a funeral home family. Those are very particular coordinates.
To her amazement, Fun Home would be named among the best books of the year by publications like the New York Times and Publishers Weekly. And there was one more surprise.
One day, you get a call and someone wants to write a Broadway musical based on it. What was that moment like?
My immediate feeling was, that's crazy. A musical, how are they going to do that?
I wanna play.
Fun Home the Musical is one of the hardest tickets to get on Broadway, and it has scooped up 12 Tony nominations, including Best Musical.
Up in the sky.
How accurate is the version of your family that's being portrayed on stage?
There's many things that have been translated precisely from the book into the play, but even the stuff that they made up feels right. You know, even if my family didn't say that, I'm starting to confuse the play with my actual memories, like, I don't remember who said what anymore.
The show features Alison at 3 different stages of life: as a child, college student, and in her 40s.
This is a really unique situation to be talking to 3 actors playing a living human being, all of you the same person. What is it like for you all?
It's great. I mean, as an actor, you usually have to build your character based on just the script and what you've learned about the time period or the playwright. And here we have Alison herself that we can watch, even though it may be a little bit embarrassing.
You know, I can study her mannerisms, such as when she thinks something's cool, she does.
I had no idea you were watching me make my funny faces. You gotta be.
We're always watching.
Yeah, we are. Always
I'm gonna try and be really impassive.
Inside the theater, the seats surround all sides of the stage. It brings the audience close to the performers, and the performers close to their audience.
I think it just makes an experience that you won't forget because you actually feel like you're part of it. I think the show needs to be intimate, and this theater makes this show.
Your Ring of Keys, it is something that if I watch it too closely every night, it wrecks me.
I know you.
That song is really about something that is larger than the song itself, and it's really amazing to watch the audience receive that number every night.
Among the show's Tony nominations is one for each of the actors playing Alison.
But now I'm the one who's 43, stuck.
How did you feel on the day of the Tony Award announcements to know that not just one of you, or not just 2 of you, but all 3 of you for playing the same character were all nominated for your first Tony Award?
The overwhelming feeling I had was just like a relief to have not been nominated. You know what I mean? It's like, that's really, I was like, thank God I wasn't just the one left off the list. Oh my gosh, that would have been so bad. Whew, okay, good night.
And the sketch at the end there was done especially for our interview by Alison Bechdel, and it's what she was drawing at the beginning of the piece, if you saw that.
Yeah, I did see it. And you really like the show.
I think it's a terrific show. I think it advances the art form of musicals in a different way than Hamilton does. Also, another show that's coming from the public to Broadway, but it's a really special, very relevant show.
What's the biggest competition people are looking at?
I think they're looking at American in Paris. It's really kind of a 3-way race for Best Musical. You've got Something Rotten, which is satirical and funny, and American in Paris, which is beautiful and dance heavy, and then you've got Fun Home, which is a really new
Just
thing.
now
Thank
on
you,
my list
Jamie.
because of that piece.
Oh,
Thank you.
good.
Thank you.
Jamie.
Thanks, guys.
And you can watch the 69th annual Tony Awards Sunday night at 8, 7 Central right here on CBS. We'll be right back.